It is December 30th. The year is questionable. The date is questionable. It's really what are we in? The 11th, 10th month? I don't know. I'm not going to stop on logistics, but today's, what are you doing to connect with your divine spark, your divine self? So today, want to focus on he who controls your emotions controls you. And I know that we love to be clapbacks. Like, we don't like nobody punking us. We don't like nobody talking crazy to us. As a people, we don't get down like that, right? And sometimes it's warranted. Like, I open carry. So, I'm going to protect myself when I need to, but I don't walk around in that energy. I don't walk around rah rah and ready all day, every day, looking for it, right? It's not an energy that I walk around and live in and that I care to feed. It is for protection. Um, Anger is for protection. A reaction, response is for protection, right? But some of y'all have been trapped in this defensive mode, this defensive self for so long that it's who you are. And even though you could be so loving and so empathetic and caring, you could really be that person. It escapes and is translated as if you're not, because your first reaction to every or anything is someone's trying to do something to you, or it has to be amplified 0 to 100. When really, to be in your divinity and triggered is to first practice silence and analyze and assess what's going on. Maybe even ask for some clarification, or better than yet, that provide your silence, no reaction. Um, but understand that your nonverbal speaks before your verbal, and you could need to work on your resting bitch face, and that goes for whatever gender. Your gender doesn't matter in this conversation. Um, you can say, "Oh, I'm not mad," but you look mad. Like, who's controlling that? Are you controlling it? Because that sounds kind of out of control. If you're not self aware enough to know how you present yourself, if you're not self aware enough to know something's not worth your time, or that you have choices and you can react and respond differently to things, how are you feeding your divine light? How are you living in your divinity? No, you don't have to walk around peacing everybody, blessing everybody, hugging everybody. Bless means be less, anyways, if we want to talk about wordplay, but we ain't going to go there right now. But words are spells, and also, who is your master? Are you your master? Is self in control, or is everything else around you that you want to protect yourself from controlling you? Because everything you talk about, everything you are about is what you don't want, is what triggers you. So for today, yesterday, what did we focus on? We focused on being fly without needing to have haters. We focused on we don't need haters to be fly. Be fly because you fly, right? Get rid of that mindset of us needing to be in competition with each other to be our greatest, right? So today is about being self aware. How do we present ourselves and how do we feel inside? Check in with yourself while you're saying you're not mad. Be honest. You don't have to be honest with me, nobody else but you, but say, I feel like shit. I'm mad and I don't know why. And fix it. It's a simple correction. Just say, I'm not. I'm not going to feed into that and let that be. But we as a people need to really start learning practices to connect with ourselves, to dig within, to go into our divinity. And that's just one way. How are we reacting to the world around us? How are we presenting to ourselves? And I don't know. I always check with myself like, I say I'm not mad, but how do I feel really? Like, what does my face look like? Some of us were raised in angry households. Learn a new way. It's an excuse. Be kind to yourself. Grow yourself. Connect with divinity. All right. Peace.